Well, some teams get production mostly from their starters. But Clark, tonight, it should be a different story.
Yeah, both of these sides, BA, call on their reserves early and often and have great trust and confidence in what they provide. There's a lot of firepower at the end of both of these benches.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Finney Smith in at the four-man position. Gordon, the pass to Barton. Goes up with it again. And he gets that one.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical. This is high up for the board.
Doncic with it. Checked by Murray. Kleber outside. And Doncic, here we go. The kick out to Brunson. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Murray passes to Jokic. Murray against Doncic. Spins. Kleber with a steal. Here's Bullock. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Kleber. The kick out to Brunson from the arc. Offensive rebound.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And here's Porter outside. The shot that time not on target. And it's Dallas the other way.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Murray, no good. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Pass to Kleber. And there's the drive. And finished off by Kleber.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense.
Well, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, BA. He's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Now here's Brunson. Kleber, screen on Barton. Back to Doncic. Here he goes. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Now here's Brunson. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. Dallas again missing. And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, BA. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Doncic against Murray. Lays it up and banks it in.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find a shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Bullock. 1:16 left to play in the first. Hits the trifecta. Doncic has got 5 now.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Now here's Barton. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Throws it up high. And Gordon with the big finish.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Fires for 3. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Outside Brunson. Back to Doncic. The 3-ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Give him 8.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Murray passes to Jokic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It'll go on Maxi Kleber.
Jokic has a nice shot fake and did a good job that time getting the defenders up in the air and drawing the foul.
And Jokic drops them both. Doncic outside. And so it's Dallas closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to the...
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
You know, watching Murray develop over the last 5 years and change, I'll tell you what he's doing really well and a much better job of is letting the game come to him, not forcing it, just being ready to step into whatever is needed.
The Nuggets trail. Gordon attacking. And Gordon with the big finish.
And whenever there's an opportunity to drive, Gordon just flies to the rim. Great quickness, breathtaking quickness.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Brunson against Barton. From deep, here's Doncic. And the Mavericks, another 3. And Clark, listening to Murray talk about his upbringing, he said, I grew up very disciplined.
Yeah, it's obvious in how he plays, B.A. He studied Kung Fu as a kid, so you know that helps with his calmness. And then learned to meditate early, so he's got a real presence and centeredness about him. His dad would make him do push-ups in the snow to increase his pain tolerance and that mental toughness.
Fans, please welcome.
Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter.
All right, fans, that was your Denver Nuggets dancers. Make some noise.
Doncic against Murray. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Outside Porter. Pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. Let's go with a 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release in deep range, too.
Outside Brunson. And it's Doncic on the drive. Here's Bullock from outside the arc. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Doncic finds Kleber. 5 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. Doncic, no good.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Porter, the pass to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
They kick it out to Murray. Takes a 3. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting. The Mavericks leading. It's Bullock on the wing. Pass to Finney-Smith. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Murray against Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now a 9-point Maverick lead.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Pass to Jokic. On the take. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 17. Driving inside. And he can't jam it through. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Oh, got that one up quick. Now just a 4-point Maverick lead.
Absolutely terrific in transition. When the floor opens up, Barton attacks and doesn't let up.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Doncic outside. It's Bullock on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. And it's Doncic missing. The drive by Porter. And he banks in the layup. Porter's got 7 points for the quarter.
Like a lot of players, Porter Jr. is at his best when he's playing downhill, playing with speed, attacking the rim.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court right now for Dallas. They've got Tim Hardaway, Dwight Powell out there with Green. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Here's Hardaway. Dinwiddie tipped back in for 2. Dinwiddie's got his first basket.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Here's Morris. No luck on that one, and it's Dallas the other way. They've led by as much as 10. And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul. And for Dallas, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Dinwiddie, right side. Outside Hardaway. Back to Dinwiddie. Hardaway finds Dinwiddie. Oh, good work defensively by Morris.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Pass to Forbes. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
You know, this is the next step in his development. Forbes understanding when to look to score from there.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Powell outside. Back to Dinwiddie. To the inside. From 6 feet away. Rebounded by Cousins. The Nuggets trail. Here's Forbes. Here's Najee. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Powell. Right side Hardaway. Crafty move. Denver grabs the miss. It's stolen by Green. This one for three. Pure from three-point range. Green's got himself on the board with a three there.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Morris outside. Here's Forbes, defended by Hardaway. Clock at 4. The Nuggets need to get one up. Pulls it. No good. A bit long that time.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pass to Forbes.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the third. Down low. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Mavericks ball.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Porter gets the bucket.
Muscling his way through the lane right there. Porter just keeps getting more aggressive as he gains confidence. You know, Jokic was offered a multi-year deal in Europe back in 2015, but then had a horrible outing, and the team backed away from him.
Here's Dinwiddie. That one drops for him. Dinwiddie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Murray against Dinwiddie. Murray passes to Jokic. Puts the move on, and the dunk by Jokic.
He's almost 7 feet tall now. Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Outside Hardaway. Launches it. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Hardaway's got 5 now.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. To the paint. Here's Marjanovic. And the shot goes down.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Murray for 3. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. Shoots over Kleber. Oh, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now Doncic. from 18 feet away. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Doncic against Murray.
Dallas foul. Reggie Bullock. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Murray with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Jokic in the post. Kleber on him.
Oh, man, the defender bites on the up fake, giving him a clear line to the basket.
Hey, when it works, that move is just too pretty.
Yeah, he did. It was beautiful. You've got to sell that up fake, and he did.
Pass to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Murray. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Martin, the pass to Gordon. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And he nails the open triple off the break. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
Brunson against Barton. Finney-Smith with it, and here's Doncic outside. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Jokic. No good on the shot. Oh, great D that time from Kleber. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Doncic passes to Kleber. Doncic against Murray. The 3 is up. And Luka Doncic, another 3. Doncic has got 11 points here in the second half. Right side Murray. Now here's Gordon. He's marked by Finney-Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Jokic in the post. Kleber on him. Outside Murray. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Boy, it's a lot of fun watching Murray operate in these types of situations. He keeps his composure and drains the high-pressure shot. That's pretty impressive.
Kleber finds Brunson. Pass to Doncic from downtown. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
You know, he's not super fast, but the reflexes of Doncic are quick. He's able to jump on the shot and take it away. That's just instinct and understanding how to play.
Outside Finney-Smith. Doncic with it from deep 3-point range. Porter pulls it in. Murray passes to Gordon. Back to Murray. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Get where you want to go as a team. You need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
And Murray drops them both. 59 seconds left in the final quarter.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Mavericks.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
They get the rebound. They kick it out to Murray. Here's Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Gordon is one of those guys who loves physical contact. He's really skilled at finishing over difficult defense.
Doncic against Murray. And here's Doncic. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Valley, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
I'd like to thank
got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. So the Nuggets win the tip. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Here's Mitchell, drives to the hoop. Here's Gobert. Denver grabs the miss.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here is Conley. Mitchell a screen on Murray. Mitchell against Murray. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Conley. And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. 2 offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
Mitchell is double. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Gobert against Jokic. Murray the pass to Barton. And Barton is going to throw it down hard.
But Barton likes to get fancy out there and gets to the rim that time in a great throwdown.
Conley against Murray. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Conley into the lane. Steps back. Bogdanovich wide open. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition and no one's on you, great shot there.
Murray, no good. Jazz have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Conley with a wide open look. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Gobert against Jokic. Murray surveying the D. 6 to shoot. But Trey craps in the tray. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American school.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. It's 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Trailing by 4. And finished off by Porter.
Yeah, Porter just coming at him right now. He takes the foul, he keeps pushing, and then he gets the bucket.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. And that one is off. Now Denver takes it the other way. And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Conley against Murray. Passes it to O'Neal. And here's Gobert. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Down low. Here's O'Neal.
Porter bringing the D now. Some block shots, some turnovers he's creating, and he's coming up with stops.
Gordon kicks to Murray. Gordon with the screen for Murray. Lob pass to Gordon. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Here's Mitchell driving the lane, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
And here is Murray. He has 5. Pass to Jokic. Tries the spin move. Over Gobert. And that one's good. Jokic.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Murray against Conley. Mitchell right side. Misses the wing check. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nuggets lead by 1. And we'll get going after this.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Conley against Barton. Mitchell wide open. Off target with his 3. The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Utah timeout call.
It's T-shirt bonanza time.
Utah has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
Fans, please welcome
Mitchell outside.
dancer.
That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
The drive by Jokic. And the layup falls. Jokic has got the lead up to 5 now for Denver.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Plays it up and banks it in.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Bogdanovich against Gordon. Over to the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Murray. Hits the front of the rim and out. Jazz trail by 3. Deflects the pass. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
First team foul.
Murray outside. The 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
Well, when he's feeling it, Jamal Murray is going to find some way to get to that range and knock it down.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. To me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now. Stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much.
2 minutes
Murray for 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5. And Brent, the wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021. The play-in tournament really became a hot button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it. And a great job, Murray, just getting inside the defense and knifing his way in.
Bobbed up there for Mitchell. Jokic with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Gordon. Lets the three fly. And again, Denver with the triple. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for Denver.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
Oh, and a dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now Jokic, he has 6. Over Gobert, it's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah, fast break. At the tip, and Mitchell is right there. Mitchell's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Jazz.
And understanding where to run to in transition, Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
Murray for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. The pass to Mitchell. For 3. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanović.
3 points.
Mitchell's got 19 points.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
If you want one, please.
Here's Jokic.
Dancer. Give him a hand.
For Gobert. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with their lead standing at 6.
31.
Thank you, David. And we'll...
Jazz 25.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
You've got Monte Morris. Green is out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Gay dishes to Clarkson. Back to Gay. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here is Forbes. Now, here is Morris. To the paint. Here's Cousins. It's over Clarkson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official. The Nuggets have made their only other free throw attempt.
For 2.
The previous play is under review.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. How fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he can't get the first one.
I remember when Cousins came into the NBA, I had a chance to watch him at his very first Summer League game, and I thought he'd be a problem then. well, he's still a problem now. I mean, he can do so many things out there.
Clarkson against Morris. The high post shot. A shot by Clarkson, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Denver. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Morris outside. Pass to Green from outside the arc. Utah with the rebound.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Team foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Back to Gay. The shot misses. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Morris into the lane. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Gay. Another miss by Utah.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Passes it to Green. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Morris, no good. Jazz trail by 7. Pass to Pascal. Whiteside inside. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
Stolen.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Morris looking over the floor. Here's Najee. Return to sender. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
For Utah, they've gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. The pass to Hernan Gomez. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
2 minutes
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Najee, good.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Hernan Gomez with a screen on Morris. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Trying to realize what to do in the screen and roll situation. Clarkson connecting with a teammate.
Morris passes to Forbes. And here is Green, defended by Pascal. Clock at 6. For 3, Forbes. A rebound by the Jazz. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pascal, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Pascal. It's deflected. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. And Forbes has it in the corner. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Forbes has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Pascal, and Utah turns it over again.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. 36 seconds left in the third quarter.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Mitchell is doubled. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Jazz passing it around, and that one goes out of bounds. That's touched by Porter.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in. They grab their own miss. Bogdanovich, no luck. Murray with it. Off with the layup. And so it's Denver going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The Nuggets leading by 10. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3.
He wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Back to Bogdanovich. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Whose ball? Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets leading by 10. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. Going inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Murray finds Gordon. Martin with it. Back to Gordon. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. The drive by Mitchell. Utah gets it back.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Jazz trail by 8. High post, Gobert. Out to Conley. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. And there's the drive. And he slams it down right on top of Michael Porter.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
The Nuggets leading by 6. And here's Jokic. At the top of the key, Gordon. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Murray outside. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Conley grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 4. The drive by Mitchell.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
The Nuggets with another miss. For Utah, they've gone 4-7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Porter. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell to take the lead. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 assists in the game. Conley against Murray. stop the drought, and the layup is up and in.
And Murray getting it going on the inside that time. Around the tree, still scored.
Conley against Murray. Passes to Mitchell. Driving in, and it's Mitchell at the jam. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
Gordon a screen, and Murray. Here we go. Chalk up two there. Murray's got 19 points.
Jamal Murray just taking his game to another level in the bubble in 2020. This guy plays with a lot of heart.
And here's Conley outside. Denver grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
Murray outside. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Takes it inside, and that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his fourth.
Michael Conley picks one up.
Murray right now just being relentless on the offensive end, drives right into the foul, and then takes that shot.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a three-point game. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert against Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Conley finds Gobert. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Oh, wow, unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. Here's Martin. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
I think Will Barton has figured out that scoring from the free throw line can be a good thing. Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, it's coming through.
Loudest, craziest fans are gonna get a t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Porter with the steal. Here's Murray. And again, Denver no good. So we see Denver get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For great
matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at small forward. Shot is good by Gordon.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
Murray against Paul. Pass to Booker. The three ball. Gordon pulls it in. Outside Porter. Outside Murray. The three is up. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Boy, we are so lucky to have so many outstanding young role models in the NBA. Aaron Gordon did fantastic work in the community in Orlando when he was a member of the Magic.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Murray against Paul. The drive by Murray. Oh, that was something. I mean, just
beautiful. You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert.
It's Booker on the wing, beyond the arc. And it's Denver with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Murray's shot is good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Paul passes to Crowder. To the middle. Gordon with a steal. Left side Murray. This one for three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Booker can't get it to go. And here's Denver. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Now Murray. Give him 8 points now. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Phoenix on D. 9-point game. Murray up top. He's guarded by Paul. Out to Gordon. 4-3. On target from range. Gordon's got 6 points.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Murray against Paul. Right side Booker. Takes it inside. And it's Crowder missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Paul against Murray. Pass to Gordon. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Crowder. Outside Booker. Right wing to the inside. Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
How about the power from DeAndre Ayton on that finish right through the contact.
Murray against Paul. Left side Murray. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. For 3, Bridges. Booker with it. Checked by Gordon. Here's a 3 from Paul. Good chance here for Booker. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Murray against Paul. Now Now here's Murray. He's covered closely. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
30 seconds left now in the first quarter. Gordon with a screen on Paul. And Gordon with the big finish.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
Paul drives in. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Murray against Paul. And that one is stopped right through.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Jamal Murray, he's been the guy.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancers.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Outside Murray. The 3 is up. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. To the left wing. Here's a 3 from Paul. Fires in the triple. Paul's got his second basket on the night.
He has proven that you have got to get out and contest on the three-point shot. Chris Paul is always efficient from 3.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Over Crowder. Jokic shot is good.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Ayton finds Paul. Driving to the basket. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's gotten his third basket of the night.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Murray passes to Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
The size, the skill, the footwork. Jokic has it all. Just a strong move.
Booker with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Ayton, no good. The Nuggets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Barton attacking, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Bridges outside. Crowder outside. Well, coaching styles vary around the league doors. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you, BA. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number 1, can you motivate players? Number 2, what is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes.
And Booker, here we go. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. That's tipped. Jokic against Booker. Pass to Ayton. Now Paul. Outside Booker. Down low. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Murray. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. And he can't get that one.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Here's Crowder to the wing, right side. To the paint. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. He don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Ball with it. 7 points in the game. And stolen by Murray.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Ayton finds Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Here's Ayton. Back to Crowder. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
5 to shoot. Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Assists from.
Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, is it fun to watch Chris Paul dissect the defense. This guy is such a shrewd passer.
Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Porter against Bridges. Porter the pass to Gordon. Nice D from Bridges.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Murray. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Phoenix ball.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half of this game. Barton with a steal. And so it's Denver closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Allie, as always, thank you. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, JaVale McGee out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Cam Payne. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Shamet in at the 2. Denver in the lead.
Boy, one thing you love about Dario Saric, his ability to pass as a big man. This guy has great vision and the ability to deliver the basketball. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Pass to Saric. Outside Johnson. The three-pointer off the mark. And Doris Saric almost like a store-brand version of Jokic with how he can create.
Oh, that's a great description because there are some fantastic score brands. He's got that same skill set, right? This guy is always going to find a way to contribute because he's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
Here's Shamet. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And McGee with the stuff.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. A nice shot by Morris. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Saric, the pass to McGee. The shake. Shoots over Cousins. McGee's shot is off. The Nuggets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Naji. And the 3 off target. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Payne against Morris. Over Payne. Cousins, the pass to Morris. Shot clock at 6. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
Denver foul. Jeff Green. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Payne against Morris. Pass to Saric. There's the three. Outside Payne. Back to Saric.
And sometimes you just overpass. I mean, that would have been a good time to just go up with it.
And Cousins throws it down.
Well, in addition to everything else that DeMarcus Cousins brings to the game, he can score for you in transition and put pressure at the rim.
Green against Johnson. Saric a screen. Johnson passes to Saric. Back to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Pass to Forbes. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Goes up on the wing. That one off the back iron and out. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Cousins with the steal. Here's Forbes. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Naji. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed. Even
The previous play.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Six to shoot, inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Saric, the pass to Johnson. Back to Saric. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Well, because of his size and length, Dario Saric so comfortable on the interior.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Green, a screen. Takes a three. That one is off. In transition, here come the Suns. Johnson passes to McGee. And here's Payne outside. And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket. He knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Murray. Here's Jokic. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns trailing. It's tipped. Porter with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Outside Murray. Gordon left side. Booker against Murray. Gordon with a screen on Booker. Murray for three. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Nuggets lead by 10. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Denver?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those. Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Murray passes to Barton. There's the drive. Outside for Porter. To the inside. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
Here's Porter. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Porter's got his first points in this one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Boy, look at how natural DeAndre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Jokic up top. He's covered by Ayton. Jokic passes to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Stolen by Booker.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Crowder. For 3, Booker. And it's Denver with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Gordon on the take. And they'll get another chance. Drives to the hoop. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Paul from outside the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Gordon on the wing, covered by Crowder. And the Suns pushing it up now. He takes it in. Back to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Murray against Paul. Murray passes to Jokic. Out to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. And he's going for the lob. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Pass to Booker. Let's go with a 3. Gordon pulls it in. Denver's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. To the middle. Paul with a steal. Booker with it. Barton covering. Here's Ayton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. So he'll take 2 free. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge.
The previous play.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Okay, who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer!
shooting 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Well, the modern NBA big is so highly coveted. DeAndre Ayton has got the ability to face up, to be a force at the rim. That's why you see guys like him go first overall in the draft.
Murray passes to Gordon. Murray, a screen on Crowder. Gordon with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Murray from outside, and Ayton pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Bridges. Oh, he nails it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Murray against Paul. Outside Murray. Jokic with a screen on Paul. Here's Murray. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges outside. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Oh, say does that star.
Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. The wing set for them, Barton and Portis. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point guard. Now here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And yes, it's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Doncic. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Pass to Finney-Smith. Kleber with it to the left side wing. Finney-Smith kicks to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Doncic outside. They get it again.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And Denver has possession following the score by Dallas. Here's Murray. The Nuggets with a new 14.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 5.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now, here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
The confidence Jokic has is impressive, as is his skill level. He knows he can get it done on the drive pretty much whenever he decides to drive.
There's Dinwiddie. Lets it go from deep. And it's Denver with the rebound. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
Now here's Murray. Gordon a screen, 6 to shoot, and the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Porter passes to Gordon.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. And here's Doncic from the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Mike Malone. He was analyzing how to match up with Luka Doncic and the task of slowing him down. Coach said Luka is a smart player, well beyond his years. If we give him one look, he'll adjust quickly. So we're going to have to mix what we throw at him all night. They are well aware of the challenge Doncic presents. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. And Murray, here we go. He's off on that one. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie wide open. Off target from three-point range. The kick out to Porter. Back to Gordon. Barton outside. Denver passing it around. Jokic inside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That's exactly what you want the offense to produce, a high percentage look for Jokic.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Doncic. Launches it. That one's not going to go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And a wide open look for Porter. Offensive rebound. Jokic on the foul.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Dallas no good that time either. Murray right side. And it's Denver scoring again.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whoever he's faced.
And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Denver.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
They've got Maxi Kleber, Luka Doncic out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Here's Murray. Up again. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barton. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done. Well, we know how good Doncic is with the ball, pulling up off the dribble, so it does him a bunch of good when he's converting his catch-and-shoot jumpers as well. Balances out his offensive game.
And finished off by Porter.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Murray against Doncic. Murray, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Murray outside. Left side, Porter. 4 on the shot clock. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks trail by 3. With the drive. And it's Bullock missing. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Gordon finds Barton. Ball stolen. Passes it to Doncic. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another. And it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And it's Gordon missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. To the inside. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
Here's Barton. Headshot off. Dinwiddie with some nice D. The drive by Doncic. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Jokic sends the screen for Murray. And the pass to Jokic. Doncic with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Dinwiddie with the bucket. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. You have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Dinwiddie outside. Back to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Doncic has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Mavs. Murray outside. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Dinwiddie's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
12 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Doncic. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
You can't allow Murray to beat you to the rack. I mean, he really turns on the Jets in the open floor. You got to get in front.
Doncic from deep three-point land. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's been... Thanks for the great interview, Dave.
21.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Monte Morris. Green is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. Here's Morris. To Najee. Powell with the steal. Back to Green. And Green slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Brunson the pass to Hardaway. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Brunson, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Najee. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And that one is stuffed right through.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside Hardaway. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Mavericks timeout call. Quick loud and checking on the t-shirt.
Davis Bertans checks in for Marjanovic.
Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Denver leading by 3. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
For 3, Forbes. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Forbes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And once you've played for 10 teams in your career, Clark, there should be some type of prize for perseverance.
Yeah, I hear you on that, Kevin, and I don't disagree with you. I mean, Jeff Green has always had tremendous talent. And just because you have great all-around skills doesn't mean you want to be a star or will be a star. Some guys are better suited to being complementary players, and I think that's who Jeff Green is and how he's been most comfortable with the teams that he's played on.
Morris kicks to Cousins. Green against Green. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Brunson the pass to Hardaway. Back to Brunson. Dallas moving the ball around. Left side Hardaway. And the 3 ball is good. And now just a 1-point Nugget lead.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
Now here is Morris. Dishes it to Forbes. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Hardaway.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And there's the feed to Green. To the middle. Here's Pertinis. In the corner, Powell with it. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Great D that time from Green.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Back to Hardaway. For the lead. And it's Denver with the rebound. Outside, Green. 51 seconds left to play in the third. To end the cold streak. The offensive rebound. Haji goes back up. Count it.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Brunson with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Bertans. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Stolen by Brunson. And here's the fast break. Bertans finds Brunson. The drive by Green misses from short range. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Nuggets on top, up by 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks stand.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Reggie Bullock. Maxi Kleber is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And it's Doncic, top of the key. And he just hasn't been able to get it going.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
And that one's good by Porter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Doncic dishes to Dinwiddie. to Doncic. Lets it go from the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Doncic outside. Offline with his three.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Porter kicks to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Murray outside. There's the drive, and it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray not only is strong, but he's got really good speed, too, and that gets him by the defense past the contact.
Kleber with a screen on Barton. Barton against Dinwiddie. Dallas moving it around. And that's an intentional foul.
Luka Doncic. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Denver. They've got an 8-0 run. Jokic passes to Murray.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
And so they foul intentionally.
First team foul.
On defense, Denver. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Man, I like that defense from Gordon. He's a guy that makes you uncomfortable if he's guarding.
And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time.
Reggie Bullock.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul. Third team foul.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Nuggets ball.
Stripped away. Finney-Smith kicks to Bullock. Kleber, the pass to Doncic. Fades back. Off the left rim and out.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Dallas, no good that time either. Here's Denver now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Inside. And Jokic slams it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Nuggets.
And they had to battle for this one. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Jokic.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Murray finds Jokic. From deep, no good. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
forward with Gordon holding down the floor. Murray and Barton the guards, and it's Jokic in at center. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Two stellar teams on the offensive end, Smitty. What's the key tonight?
I think, B.A., which team can get a string of stops and can go on a run and limit their turnovers. Because, B.A., we both know these teams can pour it in.
Now here's Murray. Jokic the screen. Murray passes to Porter. Oh, sweet move. And then Porter with the dunk.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Murray against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. And he buries his first look.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Jokic in the post. He's against Gobert. Jokic shot is good.
The size, the skill, the footwork. Jokic has it all. Just a strong move.
Conley against Murray. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Fires the 3. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Bogdanovic. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Murray with it. Going inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a dynamic drive by Murray. Upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
And that one's good from Conley.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Jokic passes to Murray. And he lobs it up for the rim. And Gordon with the big finish.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Murray against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Gordon with a steal. And he's all alone. Here's Barton. And Gobert with a block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Porter. Out to the right wing. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Utah leading. Here's Conley. He's got 5. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. The rebound by Murray.
And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Barton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now Bogdanovic. Mitchell with the ball. Defended by Murray. Shot clock at 5. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Tipped and stolen by Murray. Here's Porter. Now here's Jokic. Takes the 3. Connects from downtown. Jokic has got 5.
So steady jump shooting. Jokic almost has a set shot under control when he lets it fly.
Pass to Mitchell. And they get it. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night.
Now here's Murray. Gordon on the wing. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Murray against Conley. Murray, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Mitchell misses. Conley against Murray. Outside Porter. 1 second left. And he lays it up and in. Porter's got his third bucket of the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. The Nuggets on top.
Your Jazz Dancers. All right.
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
On the court for Denver, Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here are the Nuggets now. 3-point lead. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Barton. Pass to Jokic. From outside, off the mark.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
O'Neal misses. Barton against Mitchell. Here's Gordon. Tries again. Tries yet again. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. To the right side. Outside Murray. Oh, there's the alley.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
The 3 from Mitchell. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the Nuggets. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Outside Murray. To the paint. And Gordon with the big finish.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Now here's Barton. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Nuggets have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Murray passes to Barton. Outside Porter. Back to Barton. Pass to Gordon. 4 on the clock. Unable to get that one. And Utah will come the other way. Gobert with it. Checked by Murray. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Jokic. 5 points in the game. Porter with it.
Two minutes remaining in the first half.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Gordon outside.
Denver foul. Aaron Gordon. That's his second personal foul.
Timeout called. The Nuggets.
Nuggets ball timeout. T-shirt time. Fans, your chance dancer. Give them a hand, fans.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Murray against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Driving in. Oh, he powers right through the defense. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with
The previous play is under.
we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Minute 32 left to play in the first half. Murray against Conley. Murray passes to Gordon. Clock at 6. Murray finds Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Conley against Murray. Outside Conley. O'Neal on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Conley on the attack. Here's Mitchell. The putback. Porter pulls it in. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 12. Sinks the tray.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now Murray. Gordon outside. On the take. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovich up top. Up in time. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Aaron Gordon, he's been the guy making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Thanks very much, Allie. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got Hassan Whiteside. Juan Hernangomez out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's House in at the 2. That's the group for Utah right now. Clarkson against Morris. Pass to House. Clarkson attacking. And he makes it on the layup. Clarkson's got his first bucket in this one.
and clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Denver has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. And here is Morris. Here's Forbes. Outside, Green. The 3. Nails it from 3. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Pass to House. Forbes with the rebound. Denver has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Outside, Green. There's the triple. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Make some noise. All right.
Utah's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage.
Get Rob to your chance, Denver.
Clarkson with the ball. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Green against Gay. Down low. Here's Whiteside. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
The interior, this is where you want to get Whiteside the basketball.
Denver has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Outside, Green. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get it to drop.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Back to Cousins. Green in the post. Defended by Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
At the line for the Nuggets, Zeke Nnaji.
And he drops the first. Hits both from the stripe. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Clarkson against Morris. Clarkson, right side. He takes it in, and no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And that one's long.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Gay. Now Whiteside. Green covering. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Assertive move by Hassan Whiteside. He's a low rolling off the screen.
Clarkson against Morris. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Team foul.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And he lobs it up. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Conley. Outside Mitchell. Driving inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets.
Fans, your Jazz Dancers.
Denver has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half.
Dancers dance team, make some noise for them, fans.
We've got 1:08 left in the third. Back to Murray. Tries the spin move. With the spin. And stolen by Gobert. Conley with the ball. And Jokic picks him up defensively. The 3 from Mitchell. Doesn't go for him. Now Denver takes it the other way. And here's Gordon from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
To the paint. The kick out to Conley. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Here's Murray. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a three. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now?
All right, Lucas coming onto the court. Come on, get loud.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter.
Fans, get the voice up. Get out of your seat and let's hear some noise.
On the court for the Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Conley goes in. Here's Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Denver in the lead. Now here's Murray. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Now Conley, outside Mitchell, launches it. The rebound by Murray.
This is the guy who had 3 threes in the first half. Since then, still waiting on them.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
First team foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He instructed his guys to buckle down, saying, quote, "It's do or die time. Let's stay focused and finish like it's a playoff game." We'll see if they can pull it off. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Can't lose track of Bogdanovich defensively, as he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Outside Murray. From behind the arc. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. Denver has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. For 3. And Gordon with the basket. On the assist by Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
A player like Gordon lifts the whole team. He works hard to find those shots, always contributing.
And here's Mitchell. Back to Conley. The 3. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And he's going for the oop here. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And here's Conley. From deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Gordon's got his 6th rebound on the night. Denver has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Murray. Jokic with it. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Barton, the pass to Jokic. Into the lane. Out to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. To the left side wing. Spins. Here's Murray. Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Here's Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 6th assist of the night. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Jokic. And stolen by Gobert. Outside Mitchell. O'Neal. It's good on the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Murray against Conley. Murray passes to Barton. The Nuggets with another miss.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
With unlimited range, Bogdanovich forces you to extend your defense.
The drive by Jokic.
Gas foul. Boyan Bogdanovich. That's his first personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
Drafted 41st overall in the 2014 NBA draft, Jokic has turned a lot of heads. The versatility he has is unreal.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Barton pulls it in.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
It presents all sorts of problems when Murray's mid-range game is working. It gets the D scrambling. They got to get a body on him everywhere he goes.
Counted from distance.
Incredible. He will hit that from another time zone.
So the Nuggets win it, and they barely squeezed out the win here on the road. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position, and at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the 1. Now here's Ayton. Bridges for 3. Porter pulls it in. Paul against Murray. Some solid D from Paul. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Monty Williams. David, what did he have to say?
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. But he did say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Here's Gordon. Good work defensively by Crowder. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Ayton finds Booker. Back to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons. Yeah, I can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Suns have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Paul passes to Crowder. On the wing, Booker. Driving inside. And the dunk by Booker.
Athletic play right there. Devin Booker on the inside.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. And it's Murray with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Ayton. And the Suns get it back. Booker the pass to Bridges. Another shot. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The previous play is under review.
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
And Devin Booker's impact on the game stretching far beyond just his elite ability to put the ball in the hole.
Now the pass to Porter. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Murray the pass to Gordon. Makes it off the glass.
Aaron Gordon.
Gordon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Ayton kicks to Booker. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Denver, they've gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Jokic with the screen on Crowder. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Here's Jokic. That one goes in.
I don't know if you knock Jokic off balance so much. You're just hoping that he misses something like that.
Paul passes to Ayton. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. On the wing, Bridges. A three. Another three for Phoenix.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Over Paul. Up and in on the layup. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night.
In the painted area at that kind of size, Jokic is a rock that's not moving around.
Rejected by Murray. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Denver?
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. The guards are out there for them. Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter at the small forward position.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Paul finds Ayton. Passes it to Crowder. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's a good find for me, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open. Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
And Murray, here we go. Kicks it out to Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Gordon's got 7 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Paul passes to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. That's short off the rim. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin, as a big guy. What could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Jokic with the steal. Murray outside to the right side. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. Jokic has got the lead up to 5 now for the Nuggets. Paul dishes to Booker. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Shot clock at 6. Ayton inside. Jokic defending. And that one's good, Ayton.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Booker outside. Ayton against Jokic. Ayton kicks to Booker. Paul surveying the floor. Driving to the basket.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
And Paul drills both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Paul against Murray. It's Jokic top of the key. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The drive by Booker.
There's a quiet intensity that Jokic plays with, especially on defense. Made that shooter a little bit nervous.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Paul goes in. Here's Ayton. Back to Paul. Clock at 4. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
The mid-range master, Chris Paul, at it again.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Murray looking around. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Floats it up for Jokic. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Jokic on an alley-oop. Sweet.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. To the inside. Booker outside. Here he goes. Goes back up. Nifty move. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Denver's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Now, here's Jokic. Left side, Gordon. Good work defensively by Crowder. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. All right, thank you, David. Folks.
26.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Suns, Johnson in charge of the 3 and the 4. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot manning the middle. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes in your mind those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Morris into the lane. Rebound by the Suns.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Šarić, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Now, here is Morris. He started closely. For 3, Forbes. And again, Denver no good. The Suns trailing. Back to Shamet. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. McGee is screwed on Morris for the lead. And the rejection by Cousins. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Into the lane. Payne's shot is good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And the loudest section get free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer. All right, fans, that was your son's dancers dance team. Make some noise.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And here is Morris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Cousins, the pass to Green. Cousins with a screen on Johnson. Green. Johnson with the block. They retain possession. Cousins with the bucket. And Phoenix has possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Payne passes to McGee. Back to Payne. And he drives in. Lays it up off the glass. Payne's got the lead. Back up to 1 now for the Suns.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Forbes. McGee with the block. And they get it back. And there's the pass to Forbes. A second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. Forbes has got his first bucket in this one. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Pass to Shamet. McGee against Cousins. And McGee kicks to Shamet. With the drive. Back to McGee. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here's Morris for 3. Sharge grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Brent Sharge, a guy who's been in and out of the starting lineups his entire career.
It's been nice to see, though, how he accepts the role, because what he has been doing has helped produce the wins. He could play some 4 alongside another big, but he's a 5 that has skill, can pass the ball and can shoot it a little bit, and he's embraced the role of coming off the bench to try to provide some sort of offensive and defensive impact.
Cousins inside. McGee's there. Kicks it to Forbes. Just 4 to shoot. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Johnson in the corner. 55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And that one's good. Shamet. Shamet's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
Jeff Green on the wing. Fires the 3. That one, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
All right, fans, that was your Suns dancers.
34 seconds left in the third. Jokic against Ayton. Murray outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's
the previous play is under
real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And Jamal Murray in 2020 had his own bubble party, averaging over 26 points and 6 assists per game, and he led Denver into the conference final.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Booker outside. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Suns lead by 3. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So on the floor for Denver. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Here's Paul. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
CP3 so good at initiating contact and just irritating the defense.
He hits both from the stripe. The Nuggets trail by 5. Now Jokic. Murray outside. Back to Jokic. He dishes it to Gordon. To the paint. Bridges with the steal. And now the Suns at fast break. And Ayton throws it down.
The attention Mikal had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside for Murray. Driving inside. Comes up empty down low.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Crowder with it. Out guarded by Barton. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Tries again. It's hauled in by Jokic.
If he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Ball against Murray. Kicks it out to Gordon. It's tipped. The drive by Jokic. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes.
Thanks, David. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
And Murray. Here we go. Yes, that goes in.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
Booker in the corner. Passes to Crowder. And stolen by Barton. And Murray. Here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's a crafty finish around the basket. Murray fearing nobody on that possession.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Paul kicks to Crowder.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Booker. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throw. It's going to be on Jokic. It's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Jokic slings it in.
Sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Ball against Murray. Ball outside. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, jumped the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. That's one on Porter.
I like when Devin Booker's decisive about forcing the action. It's clear the defense is respecting his ability to score the ball.
Murray outside. Driving in, and it's Murray with the jam.
And Murray gets creative around the basket, that time dynamic off the bounce.
Suns leading by 6. Here's Paul. 52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Barton.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
You can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. And so Murray nails both of them.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Ball outside. Pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ayton finds Booker. There's the 3. Denver grabs the miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Jokic. Denver calls timeout. They trail by 4. 6 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
So it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. It was a fantastic ball game.